Kids, in the previous video, we learned more about kilometer with some interesting examples. In this video, we will see some common mistakes related to this. Raju and Bablu are going to play at Chanda's house. Raju tells Bablu that his house is closer to Chanda's house. But Bablu is arguing with Raju that their two houses are at equal distances from Chanda's house. Raju asks Bablu, how far is his house from Chanda's house? Bablu tells him that his house is 5 kilometers away from Chanda's house. Then Bablu asks him, how far is his house from Chanda's house? Raju said, at a distance of 5 meters. Children, can you tell me? Is it right? Even though in the distance, numbers of Raju and Bablu's houses, 5 are the same. The distance unit of Raju's house is in meters. And the distance unit of Bablu's house is kilometers. And kids, you do know which one of these two units is bigger, don't you? Yes, kilometer is a larger unit than meter. Because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So, whose point is correct? Right! Raju's argument is right. His house is closer to Chanda's house. Kids, remember that whenever we have to compare distances or lengths, then we should compare not only their numbers, but also their units. Now Bablu told Raju, even though his house is farther from Chanda's house, but it is definitely closer to Golu's house. His house is 2 kilometers away from Golu's house, and Raju's house is 50 meters away from Golu's house, and 2 less than 50. Therefore, his house is closer to Golu's house. Kids, what do you think? Is Bablu's point correct this time? Yes, Bablu is wrong again. This time, the number in the distance from Golu's house to Bablu's house, 2, is lesser than the number in the distances from Golu's house to Raju's house, that is 50. But once again, Bablu did not pay attention to their units when comparing the distances. His house is 2 kilometers from Golu's house, and Raju's house is 50 meters from Golu's house. Even though 2 is less than 50, but because the meter is smaller than kilometer, Raju's house is closer to Golu's house. Bablu finally understood Raju, and both of them went to play at Chanda's house. Kids, in this video, we saw some common mistakes related to measuring distances in kilometers.